Thanks for joining us in this edition of Renovation Time. Well, we're in a newly renovated kitchen. There's some great features to this kitchen that I really like. And the colors that are in this kitchen are very, very popular now. Basically, all the clients we're working with right now, they want the grays, the whites, and the blacks. And I think this kitchen nails that. So why don't we start in this area here? We'll talk about the cabinetry for a second. So these are like a shaker style, but not your square shaker style. So we did do a radius on the edge, and then inside it has a small trim piece. And these are all basically sprayed enamel with a latex paint, so it's environmentally friendly now, which is nice. The other thing we did here is these are taller cabinets. So instead of doing the traditional shorter cabinets with a bigger face panel in your crown, we went with the taller cabinetry here, which is really nice. Now, if you're a little shorter, it's a little harder to get to the upper cabinets, but we can always get people's stools in that case if they need them. And then we did a nice crown molding at the ceiling, which again is just a but I think very elegant crown. A lot of people like more of a traditional crown molding, but I actually prefer the square edges. I think it looks nicer. And then you just silicone the top at the ceiling, and it just gives it a nice finished look. Sink and faucet. This is more of a Zen look square sink, which is very nice, very deep, with a chrome faucet, which obviously works really well. And they put a rack into one side. So again, very functional. You can put a lot of dishes in there before you need to actually wash and dry them. And it's a really good option when you're doing your kitchen. So when we come back, we're going to talk about the countertop and the flooring. Welcome back to Renovation Time. So now we're going to talk about the countertop and the flooring. So first off, the countertop. So as I always say, quartz and granite seem to be what everybody's going with. The price points are certainly coming down. They're not certainly as cheap as a laminate countertop, but much more price competitive now, which is really nice. So this is a quartz countertop, and as you can see, a lot of them are trying to mimic the Carrara marble look. And in some cases, if you look at this, it's black, it's gray, but it also has a little bit of beige in it, and then it has little flecks in it. So when you have the sun shining on this countertop, the flecks really pick up the sunlight, and it's quite a nice feature. So I'm sure what it is a little bit of glass tile that they crumble up and they put in the actual quartz itself. So we did the undermount sink as well, and that's one option with a quartz or a granite. You get to have the undermount sink, and it's a nice feature so you don't get the reveal around the stainless steel sinks that are in the laminate countertop and have to worry about crumbs and that type of thing in there. So we're out of time, unfortunately, so we'll come back next week and we'll talk about the flooring and some other features of this kitchen.
And in Kitchen and Bath Center, call or visit their showroom at 1985 Lansdowne Street, just west of Brayley Drive.